Okay. I need to do some testing today because there may be some things that I can take advantage of, essentially. Real quick, though. First, you are actually first this time, yes. Assassin's Greaves. Just give me a second to finish writing something out. I think it's called the Mask. Yes. Oh my god. Stop with the abbot switches, dude. Okay, we got chestplate again. Koi scale. Okay. Koi scale Greaves. It's Greaves for literally everything. It's chestplate, okay. And helmet? Yes, helmet. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically laying out my build, well, builds for New Game Plus, since I want a ton of them. I have a multi-matriarch, Scarlet Lady, Ballistic Gunslinger, Furious Apex, and Scaly Barbarian. Easily club the Mother Demon for question of the day. Honestly, fair. Fair and valid. Mine's between Club the Mother Demon and Bard's Bow, personally. Though, I think visually, I prefer the Scythe of Blossoms over them all. Though it's tough with Club the Mother Demon. Oh, it's tough. Okay. I need to do some serious testing today. I know I've said that a bunch, but, you know, it's true. It's true. That's... Okay, that's normal sensitivity. Give me lit luck. Give me... Oh, that's actually a good Broodmother trinket. That's why I have that. Okay. My testing involves you. Mad scientist. What is with my lag today? My save's bugged, so I have to remake my steps. No. Actually tragic, dude. Oh my god, dude, what is happening with my lag? Okay. Already got him back. That's fair. They're not that hard to make, honestly. Okay, gimme you. Yeah, the pinch whacker. Okay. No, I need a test dummy. I'm not fucking with the infected wolfie. My dumb brother didn't lose it, and if my dumb brother didn't lose it, I'd still have my level 15 mid-staff. That's actually tragic. Who are we feeling like, dude? Who are we feeling like? You were not hurt. Oh. Dude. Stop. Stop hitting me. Actually stop hitting me, dude. This is not funny. My game crashed. That's actually tragic. This game hates me, bro. Tell me about it. This game is actually racist. I swear. Swear down I'm not crazy. Gang, what? I mean, it kinda true, though. This game discriminates against very specific people. I don't know who we're feeling like this ladybird larva. You are not her, okay? Oh, this is officially cracked. It's king phobic. Yes. It hates only the kings. I don't know why. Okay. First off, what is this cone? Actual ass. Second off, I just discovered the new most insane meta. Because that stays with you. That actually stays. So gimme... And it stays permanently, too. So just start the fight with that, and you literally keep it forever. Actually wild. You are about to witness the biggest beatdown in history. Against a masochist enemy. My friends blowing up my phone. Honestly, feels like a couple of days ago, everybody was blowing up my Discord while I was trying to release a video. And then I had to join a voice chat for a project. Oh my god. I don't know who we're feeling like. But y'all are not hers. Okay, it might actually be smarter to get Samurai first, just to buff up faster. Yep, this is just unfair. Okay. That is just unfair. Get ready to witness that again. How long ago I go into the server voice chat? What was it? It was a call, it was a private call. Because can't be leaking the details of the project. It's like, I think the most I'm allowed to spoil is, like, it's related to Manhunt that Cheap's doing. Feel ya? It's fair. Who's handing that? Are they infused? Neither are infused. You are stuck in the ground, though. Like, what is this? Who are we feeling like? Unless that's Oxbeetle, destroyer of all PCs. The only way to tell is by lag. You literally bumped me with your ass. That. Okay. Prepare for destruction. First game. Though if you want to answer the second, feel free to. Also hide. Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty busted thing, especially with infused weapons. Good to know that I don't actually need it on a very specific trinket. It's helpful, but nowhere near needed. Also, how many ox parts do I have? 18 from 4 oxes. That's actually kind of crazy. Also, my favorite boss weapon from Grounded 2 is the spicy Coltana from Violet. Awooga. Yeah, Axel's Talon is Awooga, honestly. It's so good. It is actually so good. I think it's like top 3 weapons in the game right now. With Icicles and Heatwave being the other 2 spots. It's actually so strong. It's not even funny. Don't need you. I do not need you. Okay. Yeah, so it turns out the most busted thing in this game is actually Mad Scientist. Genuinely crazy how strong it is. It has 0 rights to be this strong. Doing Grounded Xbox, or Grounded 2 Xbox. And got my Ultimate subscription back up to 1 month again. Nice. I presume it's not on Game Pass then. It's not good. You're not good. You're not good. You're not good. And you're not good. No. All those trinkets suck. They suck my toes daily. And I don't like how wet and slimy that feels. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so I've tested my weapon. It's busted. It is actually cracked. If you have enough money, want to play Long Dark, is not my style game. I like the concept. I do. It is just not my style of play. One could say it's a little too long for me. Oh damn. Ton of infused weapons here. I do need to craft more heals. Ooh, okay. Also, Pinchwhacker is actually going in my main tier arsenal. This thing is cracked. I don't even need it to be that strong either. Acid Edge. And then we'll take you. Unga Bunga. Imagine the endless days spent in a Great Bar, or spent in Great Bear. I don't know if I can... If I can't... What? If I can't go Long Dark? What does that mean? And I have Founders Pack for G2. W's. Even though the Founders Pack is actually not that good. It's like, it's not that it's bad, it's just like, cool, I guess. I means I'm not soft professional at Long Dark, even though I love the story. That's fair. For G2, the Pinchwhacker and Mantis is dream build. Prove me wrong. Snake Armor Heatwave. That's all I need to say. That is the strongest build. I do not care what anybody says. It is the strongest build, and there is literally no debating it. I should not be able to one-tap a wolf spider on WoW mode. That should not be allowed. It just shouldn't. And yet, here Snake Armor with Heatwave is. Level 3, by the way. Level 3. Not even level 5. You got wasps. You got everything that's just completely immune and resistant to spicy. Cool. Heatwave does not care. It deletes them in, like, 10 seconds max. It is stupid strong. I think Mantis Armor and, whatchamacallit, Pinchwhacker is the best casual build. Kind of. I can't lie, the Pinchwhacker's just fallen off. It's just not good anymore. Which kind of pains me to say since it's a violet weapon, but oh well. Heatwave is too broken to be so easy to get. I pray Obsidian doesn't see this. They probably won't. So, like, everybody's been posting online how good the Heatwave is. If they wanted to do something about it, they would have done so. I think it's worth it because, like, the build is literally the hardest to get in the game. It is literally the hardest build to amass, but once you get it, it's just... it's peak. Another thing, too, is that almost everything two-taps you, even with maxed out armor. So, again, it's actually just a fair trade-off. You are a glass cannon that destroys everything, but everything also destroys you. Because a Northern Scorpion on low mode, they two-tap you. I'm not joking. They actually two-tap you under the right circumstances. It's still a broken build, though. As much as I don't want it to happen, it does need to be nerfed. It 100% needs to be nerfed. Like, reduce the sizzle rate or something. Because the damage output is not the strength of the Heatwave. The Heatwave's strength is the fact that it can just get anything fully burning in, like, 2 hits. And once they're fully burning, their health just disappears. So, like, maybe make it so that instead of it takes, like, 1 to 2 hits to make something fully sizzled, make it, like, 10 hits. That way, you know, you have to pull 3 full combos to get that broken effect. But once you get that broken effect, the fight's effectively over. I will say this, if Obsidian wants to balance the game, and I respect that, if getting money from players playing your update in the game, I get it. Just get the game balanced, that's fair. I want to get icicles, but too lazy to find bees. What? How are bees and icicles related? The icicles are tied to scorpions. All you need is to go to the ice cream cart, get the blue key, which is right next to the chip, dig up the chest. Fuzzy armor does practically nothing, first off. And second off, spicy candy removes half your chill meter with a single one. And if you use a torch combined with, like, mighty muffs, you basically, like, you don't need it. What difficulty do you play? Also, fighter class buff. Yes, TGM. Fighter class buff, like, massive W. Massive W. Yes. The devs are listening, guys. Fans myself. Okay, I'm getting heated. That's fair. But yeah, the devs are listening to us. I don't care what anybody says. The devs are listening to us. It's just, you know. Anywho. Yeah, the Aphid Lord, what difficulty do you play on Grounded 2? Because that largely determines part of your strategy for dealing with the cold. That's not even what I wanted. I wanted a hammer. I'll also take a shovel just in case. On mild, because I'm dumb and bad. That's fair. Play mild, but crank it up to medium. Unless 1.0 comes out. Fair enough. So, on mild, what you can do to deal with the chill, and this is actually, like, goated strategy. Bandages. I am not kidding. Whenever you get frozen, your bandages are enough to out-heal any frozen damage you get, even on WoW mode. Bandages are enough to completely offset it. I would still recommend going to the picnic table, harvest every last spicy thing there. All of them should be enough to deal with it. Assuming you use like 20 to 50 bandages. I know that's a lot to grind, but trust me, it's worth it. Sorry, I went silent. It's, you know, stink bug. Okay. Yeah, use bandages. 20 of them should be enough. Get to the picnic table. Get all of the spicy candies there. That should be enough of them. And craft Mighty Mutts. Plus an Everchar torch. That is enough to completely clear everything in the ice cream cart. You do not need anything else. The cold is actually not nearly as bad as you think. It's the sizzle that's bad. Sizzle's actually so bad. Not even funny. That just did not hit me, dude. I don't know who we're feeling like. But you are not her. Yeah, I've only ever played Grounded 2 on WoW mode. Well, at least in serious worlds. There are some worlds where I'd be like, okay, I'm playing this on mild because I'm literally just trying to, you know, get a guide out. I'm not trying to play the game seriously, but ultimate strategy, get good. I'm aware I slaughtered the spelling. Oh, I know. It's a term. That's why I also said it like, get good. Because that is, I'm pretty sure how you say that, right? Pretty sure I'm not stupid. Maybe. Oh, food. Food needed. Nice. I'm wearing the Minotaur skin with Max character, so don't slack as easily. What? I mean, if it motivates you, whatever you need. Whatever motivates you. Unconventional strategies. Almost as strange as drinking water while drowning to live longer. Yes, this is an actual strategy used in Terraria, and it's even an achievement. I'm not stupid, maybe. I just imagine the image of Patrick. A water cooler on his head. Oh. The one where his body is obese and his head is tiny. That one. See that all the time in brain rot videos. Yeah. kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. No, and then there's the one of Patrick just, there's just drool coming out of his mouth, and he just looks like a retard. Oh my. What is... I remembered one where a board was nailed to his head. Yes, and he's got a hammer too. Also, we're going to crash an April iceberg. And we're going to panic if the PTB releases. It's releasing on Wednesday. Also, best believe I am playing that the second I get the chance. Oh, I actually got a cone. Luck. Skill, that is. That's why I wasn't getting good loot. Give me the grub content, or grub context, even the best watching experience when the PTB comes out. Axel finally isn't the only one getting pinch whacker up his ass. Yes. Speaking of, how hard do y'all think the lizard fight's gonna be? Okay, what are we doing, dude? Peak cringe. Orchid mantis? Yeah. As in, like, orchid mantis level difficulty? Because Axel's like broodmother levels of difficult, I think. Come on. You're cooked. I heard Dozer and got Grace flashback. What? If you want Dozer nerfed, what? Before full beat the heat. So, oh, that's fine in my opinion. I can learn as slow as I want. What? What does half of that even mean? I'm actually having a stroke. Nerf. Okay, what is Dozer? Am I stupid? Is this a new trend that kids engage in these days? Am I missing something, or... Hello, kitty. Can I help you? King Dozer, aka the Lizard. I'm actually stupid. I forgot his name was Dozer. I actually forgot Dozer was his name. Or maybe it's a she. Because King was not attached to that. It's just Dozer. I think it's a male. Yeah, Dozer's the lizard's name. That's why you were on about Dozer the past few days. I'm actually stupid, because I literally watched the stream and I was like, Dozer, that's a cool name. Dozer might be a guy lizard. I think it's a male lizard too. All the bosses in Grounded 1 were female. Are all the major respawnable bosses in this game going to be male instead? Instead of female? Is that how that's going to work? Or... maybe it'll be a mix. Because obviously Violet's a girl, and she's just the strongest boss. That's not even remotely debatable. But... okay, we got 10. 10 out of... gotta be balanced as can be. Yes. What level's the bow? Level 14. Okay, so we need 30 for that. 30, and then we can start grinding the hell out of mantids. Because the mantis is the best way to get fusion crystals. And fusion crystals are needed for certain stuff and upgrading. So it's not difficult, so I can rage quit grounded? What? Don't know about that one. Dozer's probably gonna be the most difficult boss so far in Grounded 2. Actually, well, ignore my voice crack there. I think the Network Center boss is still gonna be the hardest one. Violet is actually, like, she's actually cracked. What do I need? Right, smoothies. Yeah, Violet's actually cracked, dude. Easily the most difficult boss so far. On WoW mode, at least. Because on WoW mode, I should clarify. On medium, I think Axel's probably the most difficult so far. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really that in tune with the fans when it comes to bosses. I can reroll my daily crests? What? What are these quests, dude? Okay. Just dodge, Axel gets folded. Honestly, real. I beat him with my fists only on WoW. No shield. Like, he's actually piss easy. 30-minute long fight, by the way. But the Network Center boss, Violet, is... oh my god. There's zero reason she should one-tap you with half of her attacks. And if she parries you, you're actually just done for. You're literally guaranteed to die if she parries you. Sure, Network Center was hard, but you haven't used the cheese. Using the lack of cheese is okay rule to use. It's just so I can be fully recapped. Yeah, I don't really like to cheese all too much. I think it's just, well, it's cheesy. It makes the game unfun. It's like, if you're gonna cheese, like, why are you playing the game on a difficult difficulty if you're not gonna experience the difficulty? You know what I mean? That's the whole reason I only play on WoW mode, because my only experience, everything I experienced for the first time in Grounded 2, which I do not spoil at all. I maybe see a thumbnail here or there if I'm late, because, you know, people love spoiling the update in their thumbnails because they're insensitive. See Dinky? But yeah, I don't actually spoil myself at all on anything. So everything I experience, that's actual bullshit, dude. Actual bullshit. Why are you jumping, dude? You're not running away. Yeah, everything I experienced in Grounded 2, I experienced on low mode the first time. So, you can imagine how difficult that's ought to be. Genuinely, who are we feeling like? 9 and 9. 18. That's basically 2 upgrades within, like, 2 mites. Actually crazy, dude. Tiss is cracked. Yeah, what was the hardest boss for you guys in Grounded 2 so far? I'm actually kind of... How do you reach so far, dude? What is this reach? Orc Broodmother? Honestly, fair. I think on lower difficulties, the Orc Broodmother is the hardest, but on higher difficulties, the Network Center is the hardest. Because, like, the Network Center is more Violet, and Violet is just the most lethal creature on WoW. It's, like... It's actually so bad. Like, you do not understand. She 2-taps you... Actually, no, she flat out 1-taps you through your parries half the time. And then other times, she'll just be like, okay, I'm just gonna parry your attack and just instantly kill you because you had the audacity to try and kill me when I tried to kill you first. It's like, oh, you attacked? Cool. You just mystically die now. I fear infused infected broodmother. Valid. But the Orc Broodmother, the reason she's difficult is because you have to deal with Violet at the same time. Now, Violet is, like, significantly easier to down there. She nerfs herself hard to make sure you can actually deal with the Orc Broodmother. In New Game Plus 2, I'm clumsy, that's why. Honestly, fair. The Broodmother is difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, she's easy. Currently, I have IBM as the second least difficult boss for me on New Game Plus. Keep in mind, I do play Mascus mode, so, you know, things are a bit different than in base game. But it really just depends on playstyle, I think. Will determine what you think is the hardest boss. IBM, on the other hand, what? Yeah, if you want my current rankings, the hardest bosses in Mascus mode, Broodmother's the easiest. Then it's the infected Broodmother, followed by the Orchid Mantis, Assistant Manager, the Mant, Director Schmector, and the Wasp Queen. The Wasp Queen is without any shadow of a doubt the hardest on this difficulty. I know I've said why like a billion times, but it's true. Okay, so why did I only get 4? What? This is not a half-bad trinket, but like, what is that? At the same time. That would have been... Actually, no, that's not very good regardless. I already have my mad scientist trinket. 12k, let's do it more later. For now, let's get more stuff. Not gonna lie, I have Axel's the easiest boss in Grounded 2 right now. Axel's just like, he's actually just a joke. I cannot lie. So Wasp Queen is a good excuse I can use to defend Grounded. What? Axel, Masked Stranger, then Masked Fighter, and Orc Broodmother. I'm assuming that's your ranking. For medium and mild, I think that's a pretty valid list. Yeah. My ranking for Woe Mode, since Woe Mode, again, I know I sound like a broken record here, but it turns Violet, the Masked Stranger, into a monster. Yeah, my ranking for Woe Mode goes as follows. Bandit, Masked Fighter, Axel, Orc Broodmother, Masked Stranger, I think, is my ranking. If you want actual raw fights, it goes Axel, Axel, Garden Boss, Network Center. That's my raw ranking of the actual fights. But again, if you want my actual... Forgot about Bandit, too bad we had to kill him. Yeah. Bandit's a bit of a tragic case. Actual cringe. My friend named Bozo just says Broodmother and IBM are pushover easy. So should I explain Wasp Queen by your opinion? So here's the thing. What is Network Center? I forgot. The Burgle statue. That's where you fight the Masked Stranger and Bandit. It's also where you fight Berserker, the Orc Cockroach Queen. So the only reason the Wasp Queen is the top spot here, TGM, to explain that the only reason she's top spot is because of 5x health. If 5x health didn't exist, she would be the easiest boss, flat out. The reason 5x health makes her an actual nightmare is because her summons are practically unkillable. So imagine a Wasp Queen that takes 3 minutes to kill at least, but now you have to deal with 5 billion different wasps at the same time. Pre-New Game Plus, she gets bullied? Yeah. Pre-New Game Plus, just used her recording as evidence? Yeah, that's fair. Pre-New Game Plus, even on Mascus mode, she is the easiest boss, though. Like, not even... Actually, no. Pre-New Game Plus, I think the Mant's the easiest. But out of the summonable bosses, she is definitely the easiest of the bunch. Not even close. The Broodmother's definitely a pushover, though. I'm ready. Bozo try to defend his excuse of Grounded and Grounded 2. Honestly, I think the Orc Broodmother in Grounded 2, I think she has fallen off in difficulty. I don't think she's that difficult. To be fair, I am an absolute god when it comes to parrying all types of wolf spiders or whatnot. So that's probably why. But I honestly think all types of Broodmothers are a pushover, personally. Again, I'm mighty skilled and experienced with them. Talking about easiest... Bro forgot Infected Ladybug. Oh my god. No, I didn't. Okay, I did forget the Infected Ladybug, but... On New Game Plus, Infected Ladybug is the easiest, yes. On pre-New Game Plus, here's my pre-New Game Plus rankings for Mascus mode. Wasp Queen... Actually, no. Mant... Wasp Queen, Assistant Manager, Orchid Mantis, Broodmother, Infected Ladybug, Infected Broodmother, and Director Schmector. Here's the thing. When I do the Infected Ladybug, I do it tier 2. So you have to think about it from that perspective. And you also have to think, I'm doing this on WoW. Which means the infected larvae, they spawn in the lab. You have to deal with 2 of them at once. You have to deal with 2 larvae and an infected ladybug at the same time. Except the larvae, they hit harder than wolf spiders. I.e., they 2-tap you with tier 2 armor. And they both have quick jabs. If both of them just quick jab you at the same time and you're not fast enough to react, you just die. No ifs, ands, or buts. Again, you have to deal with 2 of them. But they last forever because 5x health. So the infected ladybug on Mascus mode is actually a nightmare. Under most circumstances, it's pretty easy, but dealing with it on WoW, that fight's actually respectably difficult, honestly. On New Game Plus, though, once you have, like, actual equipment to take everything down, and the larvae are no longer an issue, it's a pushover. That fight is actually carried by the infected larva. Okay. I'm going to kill these mites over here. And then that'll be stream, I think. I might kill the bombardier, depending on how I'm feeling. Nice try. Cringe. How is that bombardier not seeing me? Terminally ill bombardier. Yeah, got my loot lot. 9 and 9. Nice. Okay, so, like, why are we... Wild. Oh! Stop. Can I get a chuckle and Wendell impression? What? To prove the point, if Bogo thinks grounded's easy, what's your comeback to the argument? I mean, he's not really wrong, though. I can't really deny an argument if it's true. Because keep in mind, WoW mode's not the base difficulty. Medium is. I'm not good at Wendell Tully impression. I don't really know what his laugh sounds like, though. That's my slight problem. You know, why are we bouncing off your sister's ass, dude? Why are we flying on top of me? What? Give me a second to get out of this mess that this might has put me in. They're not going nowhere. Actually unlucky as hell. What the? Okay. That's what I do. Baldy ruler intensifies. What? Dude, I don't think Wendell laughs though. Oh, I can't do a voice impression if... No, I don't know how he would do it. Are there any other voice lines you can give me? Because, like, I'd be happy to do a Wendell impression. It's just I can't really do the laugh for some reason. I don't know why. What's PS? Black Soldier Ant is easy because of Rusty Spear. Honestly, true. There's only a few voices I can do. I feel like it's most people. There's only a few types of voices I can do, too. Obviously, I can do voice impressions of many characters, but that's because my knowledge of characters is vast. Not because I can actually do many voices. I could give the same energy, probably. Wendell Schmechter thinks he can try to spy on me. Ha. Actually, hold up. I can do one. Oh, you've been a busy bee when... Oh, okay, hold up. Let me redo that. Let me redo that. Looks like you've been doing... I'm actually having a stroke right now. Oh my god. I look autistic. Looks like you've been a busy, busy bee, Schmector. But now, I'll know everything you've been up to. That was probably terrible, but oh well. How many do I have now? Like 17? Crazy, I actually read that number correctly. It was not gonna sugarcoat it. I would say it's relatively bad. I wouldn't say it's bottom of the barrel. Oh well, Hobo and Bozo can do old man impression. It's okay in my opinion. Fair enough. Be right back. Alright. Ow. W smoothies filled. Well, almost. I could craft Pod More Fuzz on the rocks. That would go ahead and complete that quest. Maybe I can chain it into another. I, in fact, cannot unless this strat works. Oh my god, it works. Unconventional strategies. Was my line to say when I beat Axel, I can't say keep the venom, you filthy overacted. Isn't it keep the change, you furry animal? I feel like that's the line. Also, diabolical amount of science I just got. What the hell? What are these? What are these, dude? Spawns in. Hello. Mystical spawn of the ant queen that is mysteriously fully grown for some reason. I cannot craft omulant. Peak cringe. See, I want to get all these smoothies done right here, right now. Oh, you know what? I'm actually stupid. Don't upgrade. Or sorry, don't dupe those. Dupe the gas sacks. Oh, hello, Phantom. Nope, same tone. I want something that feels like I have beaten Axel with sheer determination. I mean, I guess my reaction? I basically pounded my chest like a gorilla asserting dominance and just said, that's why I am the fucking king of grounded. That and Pinchwhacker? Yeah, Pinchwhacker. Pinchwhacker's actually kind of goated for the Axel fight. It's ass everywhere else, though. It's like, okay, you have one use. Stunning wasps so I can actually deal decent damage. Aside from that, Axel's your only use, and don't you forget it. Axel built by like a 1x1 Lego piece. Incorrect. He's built like a 1x1 Lego piece with 8 1x8 Lego pieces attached. Get it right. I'm the prince, not a king yet. Fair enough. You can evolve, though. I'm gonna give you really good advice. Don't make an artist mad. They will draw you as a petite femboy. I'm the person that would be drawing that, though. No, that wasn't a personal experience. I'm gonna eat this aphid. How about that's why I'm the dominant teen who screams for justice? I mean, I guess it feels a little too long, though. Also, Phantom, I have discovered peak strategies. This is in my official loadout now for bosses. I'm sure you know why. I discovered that Mad Scientist works exactly like Samurai, except even more busted, because it doesn't go away when you get hit. And you get to keep it on everything else. Yup. I finally learned that Mad Scientist is actually somewhat decent. He plops down Deathway so I can deliver my line easier. Yes. Can also give attack damage increase. Yes. Can we fight the Brood? Maybe another time. Tomorrow I plan to kill some mantids. So let me actually make my way there. Yeah. Phantom, you are gonna get a bit of a kick out of this. I finally got my chest full of 3 stacks of liquid gills. It costed me 90k science to do. No, I'm not kidding. I actually followed through with that. I needed the chest full of smoothies, so I never have to bother with it again. Impressed. Yes. You know what? Let me actually be big brain and kill the stink bug over here. Yeah. I don't know if you're infused. None of you are. Absolute buffoons. I cannot take another hit. Ow. I forgot how much they hurt. Just give me my daggers. Problem solved. Honestly, real. Cheap joins were cooked. Lightly cooked because he knows... Weighs back... What? He weighs back a cheap... What? I have every staff. I am the wizard aphid. No, that's not how that works. It's... You're a wizard, aphid. You're a wizard, Timmy. Wizard aphid? I mean, to be fair, ants are infused in Grounded too. Sour infusions. Ants eating, that's... Ah! She ate the aphid honeydew before I could get it. Now I'm pissy. Don't ask. That's a perfect reaction, dude. Your gas means nothing to me. That grass, on the other hand, though. That grass is actually mighty lethal. W stink sacks. I like every way that I can make the stream more fun. Yes. Okay. I don't know how many I need. How many stink sacks. But I know I need some. Quite a bit, actually. Mushrooms. Oh my god. I'm finally almost done on that. I do have the heat wave, which makes serpent armor good. Oh yeah, absolutely. Heat wave is so cracked, it's not even funny. Like, for PvE, the heat wave is literally the best weapon. It's not even, again, not even debatable. I know I've said that like a billion times, but... Can I eat the aphid lord? No, you may not. What makes serpent armor good? It's the, it's finale devastation for 1, and if you have the whole set, you can do a 1-2 charge, pow. Normally, when you do a 1-2 charge, it goes something a bit like this. 1-2 charge, release. But when you use serpent armor, it's 1-2 charge, release. You see the difference in time there? Not to mention, if you use something like the heat wave, you can do 1-2 charge, release onto the ground, not hitting the enemy, and then you can just get finale devastation, which allows you to do 1-2 charge, release. I've just deleted a third of a wolf spider's health in a single direct hit, and have gone ahead and killed it with that same hit because burn damage is too OP. Like, serpent armor is actually the most broken set in the game. It's not even funny. Okay, I need 23 of those. So I need this to say 23. Gotcha. What about the Wither Sting? The Wither Sting's actually not as good as, whatchamacallit. The, why am I forgetting the name? The Acid Ruin. The Acid Ruin's actually better. Because you need an enemy to be fully puckered, which is, like, with the amount of damage you deal, that is never gonna happen. Do I need regulars or beefies for these? I need beefies, okay. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. So, the Wither Sting's effect is completely useless. The, reduced healing. It does nothing. And the crit rate on the Acid Ruin is twice as much. Otherwise, the stats are identical. So while it's harder to craft, it's not only easier to repair, but it also is just flat better stat-wise. Get the Acid Ruin instead. Acid Ruin, then Heat Wave. Glacial Sting is another good one as well. I can spawn the Wither Sting from Minecraft Bedrock? Or can I spawn... I don't think you can, no. I don't know how that would work. I have every single smoothie. It's done. Every single smoothie filled out. Yes. 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 But it's work to craft. I mean, it's not that much work. And again, it's just... Markiplier, that you? Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Welcome. What? I have a rat. Rats actually make pretty good pets. Unless you catch one in the wild. Wild rats do not make good pets, but regular rats, honestly, I rate them. Acid Ruin is sour globs. Not sour lumps. I mean, yeah. But, like, you should already have those. Assuming you're somewhat far in progression. We can agree the FNAF musical was the real FNAF movie. Wait, what? I swing it by its tail like a lasso. Why? Why would you do that? No, I don't want to look it up on stream right now. I'll do that off stream. Speaking of, stream is pretty much ended. Let me just go ahead and get this to the Mantis arena. And then I'll end stream. It's fun. What? I don't... That makes me scared. That makes me scared. I don't have the Sour Glob blueprint. You need all the chips. I'm pretty sure it's found in the pumpkin patch chip. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody else. But yeah, you want that. The Wither Sting's not a bad alternative. It's just, if you can afford the Acid Ruin, just use it. Wither Sting's still really strong, don't get me wrong. It's just, the Acid Ruin is just better. I'm thinking about eating it. What? Eating what? Oh. The rat. Don't do that, dude. Sour in G1 or G2? In G2, it's on a light greenhouse. In ground 1, it's Stump Lab. No, globs are unlocked by the assistant manager. What are you on about? It's the jewels that are unlocked by the Stump Lab. Oh, I dumb? That is fair. You were thinking of one of the right things. It's just not too late. I already ate it. Okay, so why are we lying? A person cannot eat a rat, a living rat, that quickly. You would actually be dead. Patrick with a rock on his head. Wild. Wolfie, I'm not gonna bother killing that. Okay, so like, what is this? Bit off its tail, it's disgusting. I mean, yeah. That's me, trust. I ought to show you what I look like, then. Hold up. Let me go ahead and get into the Orchid Mantis arena. Oh. Man, I'm tired. I don't know why I sound like that when I'm tired. Don't ask. I'm going to say it. Grounded 2 summer update might release salt for us to use. Disappointed yet? Maybe. I don't know. Dying bull. Can I eat TGM? No, don't. Why? Why are you obsessed with eating everything? Eat pencils and crayons instead. That's just a much tastier alternative. Okay, let me get the build. Don't really need to use you. I do need you, though. I need both those. You would be peak. You would be peak. Where is it? You would be peak. And... that would actually be peak as well. Huh? Guys, are we seeing this? I knew what they are, what? Soldiers eat crayons in real life, yes. Cannibal, I played the forest, yes. I love the forest. Please let me eat Ender Dragon. What? That would be... Nah, dude. We actually rolled a 1 in 300 million chance here. What are the odds? Identical trinkets. I'm actually keeping that. I'm keeping both of them in there for funsies. Okay, I need 2 separate hotbars. Also, get rid of the hammer. Bow, Club of the Mother Demon, and you. What makes it so good? What, the trinket? Or what are you talking about? What makes what so good? Trinket? I'm done. Gonna go eat my house now. Okay. Just quit lying, dude. The trinket, it's just, this is my best broodmother killing trinket, or IBM trinket, because fresh damage at best plus boss damage, but it also has loot luck, so. Pretty good. Pretty stacked trinket, not gonna lie. Assault damage at best. Okay, I need my implant weakness plus... Arcane. There it is. Yeah, okay. Can I eat you then? No, and even if you wanted to, you would not be strong enough to. If the stream is ending, see y'all? Nah, I still got a bit of prep work to do. Okay, that's that hotbar. This next hotbar is going to be focused on these 2 weapons. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm actually lying. It's going to be focused on these 3 with Samurai and Mad Scientist. Plus a little bit of loot luck at the end. Nah, loot luck will go there. Okay. Ant versus Grown-Aw Man. I'm gonna eat this aphid. What? This is just not gonna work out for you. Also, get rid of the shovel. Peak garbage. Okay, I'm designing a playground and jamming to the Orc Broodmother theme sped up. Yes. What? Nah, the beef between the aphids and the ants is like... Okay. Yeah. Not gonna lie, Founder's Pack is just the better version of the game right now. Also, how many buffs do I have? Do I have enough? Oh dear. I'm just not gonna use buffs for that fight then. Also, remove the tufts. I don't need them for this fight. Okay, mutation loadout. What is the optimal loadout for this fight? Sharpshooter. Plus... those, I think. Right? Nah, it's gotta be you. Right? Yeah, it's ought to be you. Ants have mandibles and aphids have legs. Yes. If he hide on grass, I can chop grass. Aphids are annoying to chase. Yeah, that's why I use aphid slippers. Whenever I get a ton of, whatchamacallit, aphid jerky. Because Masks mode has you being a food hog. Oh, I need salt arrows. How many more? Okay, I have 33, so 20, I think. Oh, damn, I crafted a little more than 20. Oh. Okay. Well. Let me go ahead and grab this bow, because it's actually better. I don't know why I'm not using this. Okay. Well, tomorrow I kill the orchid mantis. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And for those of you watching live odds, peace.